Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Valentine's inspired makeup look. I'm going to be using all green beauty products in this video. I want to do something not over the top. I want to go quite soft, delicate and romantic. And yeah, something along those lines. So if you're interested in the look that I'm going to create, then please keep on watching. I'm actually going to go straight onto face first. So I'm going to take my 100% Pure Luminous Primer as always. Okay, I'm just going to let that sink in and I'll move on to foundation. Okay, for foundation I'm taking my favourite Innica Loose Mineral Foundation in Grace. I've still got obviously the sample size going on here. I use my Lily Lolo Kabuki brush to apply this to the skin. I'm not going to go too heavy with this. I want it quite light and fresh on the skin portion today. And then with areas where I need extra coverage, I'll just go in with concealer and conceal those areas. So like I said, I just want to go with a light layer of foundation, just something quite soft on the skin, and this one gives a nice radiance, natural radiance to the skin. Okay, so for concealer I'm going to go in my Ilia Vivid Concealer. I'm going to put this on my lids to act as my primer, and then under my eyes and on my spots as well to conceal those areas. I'm going to go in my Real Techniques Expert Dulux concealer brush to begin with, and then I might go in my beauty blender just to further blend out. Okay, then I'm going to set those areas with the RMS Beauty Powder. So just where I put the concealer and down my T-zone, I'm going to keep the rest of the face unset. And I have to say I've been really enjoying using a puff to apply this powder. It's very gentle on the skin, which I really like. Okay, and for blushes today I'm going to go into the Pretty Naked palette from 100% Pure. I'm going to take this shade here called Pretty Naked. It's a beautiful blush shade. It's a very neutral toned blusher, which I think is really pretty and come across as a bit more natural looking. I'm going to bring it right up into kind of the contour areas, or just above the contour areas in fact. It's going to help give some definition to the face area. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that blusher as well and just lightly sweep it across here, which may seem like a very weird thing to do because it's such a neutral toned blusher. I just think it gives some nice definition to the skin without having to use like bronzer or anything like that. And then I'm going to go a little bit over the top of it just on this section here with this shade from the palette called Luminizer. It's more of a blush topper as opposed to a blusher, so it does have a nice sheen to it. So I'm literally just going to pop this here because I want to have quite dewy looking skin, quite fresh skin, nothing too matte today. Just a small amount of this and just kind of bring it just to give that beautiful radiance to the skin. Then I'm going to go to the Pretty Naked 2 palette and take this illuminator here. This is the shade Illume, and I'm going to just highlight the rest of the areas I would usually highlight. So I'm going to leave the cheekbones, I'm going to leave it with that nice blush topper, but for the rest of the areas, so I can't find a brush, so just above the brow bone where I like to highlight. I also have to take a little bit down the centre of my nose, just more of the bridge area, and a little bit on the cupid's bow. And then I'm also going to take some and just highlight under the brow bone. Okay, so that's the face portion done. Moving on to the eye section. I'm not going to go too over the top for eyes. Like I said, I want to be quite soft and delicate, maybe a little bit elegant and romantic-esque, I think. So I'm actually going to go into my Lilo Loose Mineral Eyeshadow. This is in Mud Pie. It's just a neutral matte tone brown. A matte neutral tone brown, in fact. I pick it up on my E40 100% Pure brush. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to softly sweep it across the lid. And bring it right up into the crease area. And just, like I said, all over the lid section. This is going to be like the base of the look we're going for, but make sure you tap off the excess with this eyeshadow because it can be very pigmented and it can also cause a little bit of fallout. So, I mean, if you're doing your eyes first, that won't matter too much. But now, actually, I'm going to take the Illume highlighter from the Naked 2 palette. I'm going to take it. I'm actually going to just pick it up on the exact same brush. So that's a 100% Pure E40 brush. I'm going to dust this onto the lid portion. Something in my eye now. So going for quite neutral tones today, a little bit of shimmer, just add a little prettiness to the eyes. Okay, then I'm going to go back into this Naked 2 and take the shade Beam here. Then I think I'm actually just going to pick up a little bit more of Mud Pie, the Lilo shade on that, picking up being slightly more heavy with it. And just really focusing this on the very outer section of the eye. I just want to create a subtle gradient effect just to add some kind of depth to the eye. I think it kind of shapes the eye really nicely. Okay, and then I'm going to stick to this palette and take the shade Splendor. Yeah, like I said, running this along the upper lash line. And then towards the outer section, I'm just going to smoke it up slightly. Then I'm going to go back with my E40 brush for no additional product and just sweep everything together. Okay, so for the lower lashes, I'm going back in with Mud Pie first. I'm going to take it on a Luxie 221 flat definer. It's a very thin brush. I'm just going to work this along the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the Illume shade just on my finger and pop this in the inner corner of my eye. I'm just going to go back into Splendor and just really, oh Christ, focus this tightly up to the lash line just on the outer corner. So I'm actually going to pat this on as closely as I can. And then to complete the eye, all that's left to do is to add mascara. I'm going to go in with PHB Ethical Beauty Mascara. And just give my upper and lashes a couple of coats. And all that's left now is the lip portion. So I'm actually going to take, I didn't want to use this product, I wanted to use my Tata Harper cheek and lip tint. I was going to pop a little bit of that and then some gloss, but I can't find it. So I'm going to go in with the Vapor Organic Siren Lipstick in Tris. It's a beautiful red shade, but I'm just going to pick up a bit on my finger and just dab into the lips to almost create kind of like a natural lip colour, as though all the blood was rushing to the surface of the lips. Just like that. And then I'm going to pop a tiny bit of gloss on top. This is the Lilo lip gloss in English Rose. A beautiful colour. Again, this is my Valentine's inspired makeup look done. Like I said, I didn't want to go too heavy on the makeup. I'll keep it relatively soft, pretty. So I kept the neutral tones on the eyes and on the lips as well. Just something just to enhance the eyes and kind of bring out the natural colour of my lips, and I've kept it very light and soft on the skin as well. I kept doing, like I said, I wanted a kind of dewy, radiant finish to the skin, which I'm hoping this is what I've kind of achieved here. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. All the products will be linked down below as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.